Hi, I'm Shari, and I'm a midwife and childbirth educator here at the Women's. Apart from you, the pregnant woman, one other person is physically present throughout your pregnancy, your baby. As many women and couples in today's society have little experience caring for babies before they become parents, it's important to understand the behaviours and needs of babies. This can also help you have a better understanding of the consequences of some of your choices. Just like the impact of changing your smoking, alcohol and diet during pregnancy will have positive effects on your baby, some of the choices you will need to make during labour and parenting will also have a direct impact on your baby. So let's look at how babies communicate and relate to their world. During pregnancy and birth, babies understand their world through information they receive via their senses. In fact, the sensory cortex is the most developed part of the brain at birth. During pregnancy, your baby is growing billions and billions of brain neurons. Some will die off over time, but they do not regenerate. So it's important to look after these neurons and the pathways they develop right from the beginning. Your baby's neurons or nervous system takes in all the information received from their senses to then make their body respond accordingly. But a baby's brain cannot yet think, analyse or make decisions. This takes weeks, months and years to fully develop. By watching your baby, you can learn to decode their signals and understand their needs. Being able to understand and communicate with your baby helps their development and assists with bonding between you. At birth, babies are short-sighted. They can only see things close up in a range of approximately 15 to 25 centimetres, and they are attracted to black and white. Contrasting shades and colours vision develop over the first weeks and months in your baby's life. Babies are able to gaze for periods of time immediately after birth and then again after a few days. They are drawn to human faces more than anything else, and they can distinguish between a happy face and a sad face. Babies are more likely to engage with an animated face. We call this engagement mutual gaze, and it aids with their brain development. Babies are also able to track and map shapes to help them identify things and people. Tracking and mutual gaze often leads to your baby responding to your actions. In the first few months, your face is their best toy. Hearing is the most developed sense at birth, and it will continue to develop. As the pregnant woman, your voice is the most familiar. We recommend partners and support people and other significant family members spend considerable time talking to your baby before the birth, so their voices will also become familiar. Baby will turn towards sounds, especially rhythmic or repetitive sounds, lullabies and soothing voices. Sounds and situations that make you feel positive can have a similar effect on your baby. Sounds and situations that have a negative effect on you can also have a similar effect on your baby. Keeping safe and happy during pregnancy and after the birth is important for your baby's growth and development. As babies are constantly surrounded by noise during pregnancy, they usually do not need a quiet house to sleep. A hearing test is routinely offered in the first few days after birth. Babies can feel pain at birth. Gentle, loving touch helps release the hormone oxytocin, which aids in the bonding process and the development of trust. Research shows that skin-to-skin contact when your baby is placed naked on your bare chest is important for both parents. Immediately after birth, skin-to-skin contact is encouraged. For caesarean births, we aim for skin-to-skin contact to start in theatre. Skin-to-skin contact helps to stabilise a baby's heart rate and breathing, as well as blood sugar levels and temperature. It allows for the transfer of good bacteria from the birth woman to the baby. Eases the transition from the womb, encourages breastfeeding instincts, enhances parent-to-child communication, produces strong bonding hormones, and can reduce crying and provide pain relief for the baby. The startle instinct develops in utero and is present up to 12 weeks after birth, often making baby cry when this happens. Babies need to feel supported by either being held, carried, wrapped, or worn in a suitable carrier or sling. Babies are used to movement and find it soothing. Rhythmic patting and movement may remind them of your heartbeat. When a baby is unwrapped for changing, bathing or dressing, they will often cry, as they cannot control their limbs and they feel unsafe. Therefore, they may like to be loosely wrapped. A baby's taste and smell develop from the amniotic fluid in the womb. While in the womb, amniotic fluid helps cushion and protect your baby, helps keep the temperature stable, flows in and out of their lungs, and after 36 weeks, helps the lungs to mature. They swallow amniotic fluid, some of which will go through their kidneys, making more amniotic fluid. The rest compounds in their small and large bowel to become a dark green sticky substance called meconium. Often referred to as their first poo, meconium will actually last 1 to 2 days after birth. Amniotic fluid contains aspects of the pregnant woman's DNA, diet, and natural sugar, sucrose. As baby swallows amniotic fluid, their taste buds, which are greater in number at birth, develop a familiar taste and smell. Other maternal fluids that have a similar taste and smell are sweat, body odour, and breast milk. The areolar area of the breasts have Montgomery follicles, which look like small raised bumps. These follicles release a liquid that smells like amniotic fluid, which helps the baby find their way to the breast.